Hello everyone, I'm Marianna
And I'm William.
and welcome to Action Bullet Points.
We're coming to you from North Island Champs and from sunny Hamilton. As you can tell, it's raining behind us as we speak. So, North Island Champs, bring it on.
Dang!
Before we go any further, in retrospect, I can say just one thing. It was a blast. Drama all the way. Marianna said that she's quitting shooting for good 3 times, and every time either myself or someone else managed to talk her out of it. To be honest, I was very close to pulling the plug myself at some point. However, it turned out to be pretty good for both of us in the end, so let's see how. North Island Champs is the first of 5 national level competitions we are planning to attend this year, so we can get qualified for the national team for the Worlds. This year, North Islands were held at the Hamilton Pistol Club, drawing action shooters from all over New Zealand. For us Aucklanders, Hamilton Range is only 90 minutes drive, but if you happen to live in Whangarei, you can easily spend 4 or 5 hours driving, depending on the time of the day and other factors in play. Thursday was our practice day. Friday was specifically allocated for production optics division and 4 range officers who were shooting the comp in advance so they can concentrate on their IRO duties going forward. Saturday morning, everyone shot their primary guns, and some even shot fun guns in the afternoon. And on Sunday, everyone was shooting secondary guns in the morning and then prize giving in the afternoon. There was plenty of time for everyone to socialize on the ranges and off the ranges. We had lunches organized by Hamilton Pistol Club and dinner on Saturday night that both Marianna and I really enjoyed because the food was delicious, but first and foremost, the company. In fact, we were so busy talking and socializing that we even forgot about filming up until the very, very end. And now for the comp itself. On Thursday, we arrived for some quick afternoon practice and to zero our guns. It all went well, weather was awesome. However, I exceeded my personal round count by about 150 rounds. It actually had negative effect down the line, but I'll talk about it later. The sole reason why I self-imposed maximum round count on a pre-match practice day is to limit the overall fatigue throughout the comp. Back in the days, I would arrive on the range and shoot 1,000 rounds or so on a practice day, and then I would sit and wonder why I can't hit anything the following day when I actually need it the most. Friday we arrived bright and early and I went straight into the production optics competition while Marianna was waiting out the weather to carry on with her practice. That weather. The rain went from pouring to torrential very, very fast. At some point on the plates, my red dot had disappeared completely, forming a large halo. So I had to, fire around 6 shots between 2 strings at 20 yards, somewhere in the middle of that halo. But luckily, they all hit the plates. So then I had to wipe the dots at 25, and that helped to a degree. So I managed to get 48 plates, which was awesome. But the rain also affected everyone else shooting that day, as well as it did for me. So the scores weren't particularly great. I managed to redeem myself on the plate. And, on top of everything, I had dead primer on the last string of the comp, which was barricade at 35 yards, left-hand side. So shot number 2 didn't fire. So then I had to recover very, very fast and sort of go into the rapid fire mode. And in the end, out of 5 shots, 1 missed the target completely. So need to practice rapid fire a bit more. So competition day number 2 was no exception to the rule. Started with a briefing, then we got our targets, attached our competitor stickers to the targets, and proceeded to shooting our primary guns. So that was open for Marianna and I. It bucketed down with rain again, and we had to go down on the soaking wet mats again. Chosen mat poorly at the plates. It looked slightly dry, but it was of a different material. I had no idea that it's going to be very, very slippery when wet. So as a result, dropped 2 plates when the base slipped. So I knew I was out of the game for the Open, and after that the mover was also a disaster, so enough said. Marianna was having an equally terrible day on the plates and the mover. Ironically, barricades and practical was really working for us that day, even though we had to go down on the soaking wet mats, but the mat on practical just worked for me that day. But then I realized that the reason why mover was so bad is just because we're so tired. But hey, if it's bad for us, it must be affecting everyone else. So we carried on. And in the afternoon, the tables have turned. And I managed to shoot really good score with my rimfire open gun. And with that, the weather started improving. So it affected everything. On Sunday, we shot our secondary guns. That was production for me and metallic for Marianna. And we both shot our personal best scores. So my highlight was knocking down 43 plates, which I have only ever done in training. In fact, I've done 44 once, but that is training. That doesn't really count. Mind you, that is my production score, shot with a stock standard Glock 34. And now the exciting part, the prize giving. And yes, there were dramas, there were highlights. Let's get into this. The first absolute highlight for me is winning production optics.
First was Mr. Goldberg.
But the real drama happened when the division winners were announced. We all knew well that Carl won metallic and Brand won production. But the open division winner wasn't obvious till the very last minute. Imagine the tension in the room when the section director announces that the open division will be won on X count.
It's going to be more fun for me this way. Hotly contested. We might need a camera going. Just have a look.
Okay, I'm not about. That's cheeky. Oh no, it's not. It's Dean.
Well done, Dean.
I'd so like to say that was real, but I'm fibbing. Good job, Ian. There's one for you, mate. One for you. Carl, you got a second. Good job again.
Oh, this is fast.
Yeah, sure. You got a first.
Okay.
Let's just play.
He's bullshitting.
And Ron got third Sonia.
Yay.
Second to Andrea. And third to
Yay.
And now we've got Marianna with a recap.
Overall, it was a great experience, but also a challenge, both physically and mentally. While my score in the Open Division keeps on improving, it hasn't quite reached the 1,800 mark as I have hoped. So it's clear, you need more practice, Marianna. As for Metallic Division, it was my first time competing, and unfortunately, it didn't go as well as I had wished for. And again, more training is definitely needed in the future. Now, shifting the focus to William's results. Here's my objective opinion. He lost Open in a flaming defeat. Lost production by 5 points, did a late shot in practical at 15. Very disappointing. Shame on you, William. What were you thinking about? Girls and rock and roll? Just stop it. It's time to come to your senses and get back to practicing. However, in the production optics division, things went truly well for William. We all know that he can do much better. And last but not least, we would like to say special thanks to Hamilton Pistol Club for organizing the event. It is an extremely hard job to keep ranges operational, especially under adverse weather conditions, a roll score, and much, much more. It's not an easy task to host all of us during that extra long weekend, and we truly appreciate it. Also, many thanks to everyone supporting competitors on their ranges. That is equally important and does not go unnoticed.
This episode is brought to you by Toldi. Toldi app offers you the ultimate time capsule experience. Share your legacy and memories with your loved ones. Download the Toldi app from the App Store or Google Play. Use promo code ACTION to receive 20% off Toldi Box, Toldi Key, and all other product bundles when ordering from www.poldi.com. Explore Toldi today.